Any problem in audio and video? Okay, I hope both will be okay. Right. So coming Saturday we have a math test. For every Saturday, not only coming Saturday, every Saturday we have a math test. Every Saturday need students NCERT level test, not JE. Okay. And Sunday you are writing that NEET test. Yeah. Thank you, Taran. Thank you, Taran. And look at that. Every Saturday we have a NEET students NCERT based questions test. Okay. 20 to 30 MCQs, time 1 hour. Portion, this week portion is matrices, chapter 3. Okay. So don't bother about that deleted portions. You deleted portions are already deleted. We never ask questions in deleted portions. Okay. In our weekly test or a monthly test or quarterly or half-yearly, okay, deleted portions are deleted only. We never include that deleted portion in any of the tests or NCERT test. Okay, in max particularly, right? So therefore, this is the portion. We have 1 week time. We have 5 more days time is there, and the chapter is also very simple chapter. The chapter is very simple chapter, easiest chapter, matrices, right? So the questions are mostly outside of the NCERT only. Because if I'm asking the same NCERT questions, means many of the students are copying the answer and answering and getting marks. Okay, from the book. So many of the questions from outside the NCERT only. So if you thorough all the NCERT problems and NCERT topics, then you can answer for any outside the NCERT questions. Don't bother about that outside the NCERT. You please concentrate your NCERT book and the questions. Okay, 20 to 30 questions, and each question carry 4 marks or 1 mark like that. You have a negative mark also for wrong answers. Negative marks. Negative mark also there. Wrong answers. Okay. And some of the students are taking the test seriously. Some of the students are not taking the test as seriously. Some of the students are not attending the test. So everything will be noted. Your marks, okay, you are absent or present, everything will be noted and send it to your parents. Okay. So therefore, your marks are very important. So please, if you study the chapter throughout the entire chapter, you can easily get good marks. This is not only this week, for every week. Okay. So please try to understand. The purpose is you have to study maths because you are writing the NEET test, studying physics, chemistry, biology, but some of the students are studying, but many of the students are not studying math subject. So that's why we are planning this. This will be useful for you. For the benefit of you only, we are doing this type of test. Okay. Please try to understand and please study and please attend the test properly and try to get good marks. Okay. So take it as a very serious one. That is my humble request. You have a negative marks also. Your marks will be sent to your parents and school, everybody. Okay. Right. Okay, now come to that. In our previous class, we have discussed about the problem like that. Find dy by dx. If sine square x plus cos square y equal to 1. How to find out dy by dx? This is called as your implicit function. Okay, this is sine square x plus cos square y equal to 1. Differentiate. What is the differentiation? Differentiate with respect to x. What is sine square x differentiation? To sine x. Actually, what is sine x differentiation? My sine x differentiation is cos x. But what about my sine square x differentiation? So you have to take it as my sin x is some x, capital X. Substituting formula. For substitute, I'm applying some substituting formula. That means I'm substituting sin x as some x. What is my derivative of sin x square? My x square is 2 power a, 2x power 1. And again, differentiate this x, capital X. Okay, so therefore, this is nothing but 2, this is capital X is sin x. This is the dy dx of sin x. You please try to understand, this is called as chain rule. Okay. Yeah, correct, ma. Right. So my sin x differentiation is cos x. So this is the idea. I'm applying the chain rule. Same thing we am applying here. Sin square x differentiation is 2 sin x. And again, this sin x differentiation is cos x. Plus this is cos square y. What is my cos square y differentiation? 2 cos y. And my cos y differentiation is sin y. And y differentiation is dy by dx. You please try to understand. So why, sir, you are not differentiating this x. Only sin x differentiation is cos x. You are not differentiating this x. What is the differentiation of x with respect to x? Dy dx of x. That is 1. X differentiation with respect to x is 1. Okay, suppose I am differentiating y with respect to x. This is nothing but dy by dx. Suppose I am differentiating u with respect to x. This is nothing but du by dx. But because I don't know what is exactly y, what is exactly u. Okay, but here I know that this is exactly the function is x. So therefore, with respect to x means the differentiation is 1. So here the differentiation 2 sin x cos x, here it is 2 cos y. Cos y differentiation is minus sin y, and y differentiation is dy by dx. And right hand side, what is the right hand side differentiation? Constant. One differentiation is 0. Constant differentiation is 0. So now what is the question? My question is find dy by dx. Find out dy by dx. So now look at that. Here 2 sin x cos x is there. Here also 2 sin y cos y is there with minus sign. This can be written as sin 2x minus sin 2y dy by dx equal to 0. So therefore, my question is find dy by dx. So therefore, this is nothing but minus sin 2x divided by minus sin 2y. Okay, your minus and minus get cancelled. So therefore, I am getting sin 2x by sin 2y. This is the answer. Any doubt in this problem? If you have any doubt, you please ask your doubts. Otherwise, we will go to the next problem. Any doubt? Okay, this type of problems we have already discussed in our earlier class also. Finding dy by dx for the implicit function. Okay. Yeah, the next problem is yes, what is your doubt? So look at that. Some students are asking some doubts. How division comes. Okay, now look at that. You bring the sin 2x to the right hand side minus sin 2y dy by dx. Okay, equal to this sin 2x becomes minus sin 2x because plus sin 2x becomes to here minus sin 2x. So therefore, this dy by dx becomes minus sin 2x divided by minus sin 2y. This is I am writing here directly. Okay, So minus minus cancel. I will get sine 2x divided by sine 2y. Are you okay? Yeah, good. So now come to the next problem. Find the derivative of dy by dx. Find the derivative of sine inverse of x. We know the sine differentiation of sine x. What is the sine x differentiation? Cos x. What is the sine inverse of x differentiation? So first of all, let us take it as y. Let y is equal to sine inverse of x. Okay. What is my sine y? You bring this sine inverse to the left hand side. Sine inverse coming here, it will become sine y equal to x. Okay. Right. Now differentiate with respect to x both the sides. What is that? Sine y is equal to x differentiation is sine y differentiation is cos y. My y differentiation is dy by dx. Are you clear? My sine y is dy cos y. Y differentiation is dy by dx. And right hand side x differentiation is 1. I am differentiating with respect to x. So therefore, my dy by dx is equal to 1 by cos y. But since y is a function of x, I am also writing that dy by dx also is a function of x. But here it is y is there. Convert this y in terms of x, right? This y function in terms of x. Okay, here what is my actually cos square y? My cos square y is nothing but 1 minus sine square y. What is my sine y? My sine y is nothing but x square. Sine y is x, sine square y is x square. Okay, so this is my cos square y. What is my cos y? My cos y is nothing but root over 1 minus x square. Okay, here suppose I am taking y is equal to sine inverse of x. My x is belongs to that domain of sine inverse. What is domain of sine inverse? We have studied in the second lesson inverse trigonometry. What is that? X belongs to domain of the sine inverse. What is the domain of the sine inverse? Minus 1 to 1. Okay, so therefore here x belongs to minus 1 comma 1. If my x is equal to minus 1, what is my cos y? See that. If my x is equal to minus 1, what is my cos y? My cos y is 1 minus minus 1 the whole square. It will become 0. Root 0, it is 0. Cos y is 0. Are you okay? Which implies if my cos y is 0, what is my dy by dx? My dy by dx is undefined. 1 by 0, undefined. This function does not exist when if x is equal to minus 1. Actually, x is lies between minus 1 to plus 1, but if x is equal to 1, this is undefined. If x is equal to plus 1, again my cos y is 0, dy by dx is undefined. Are you okay? Right. So therefore, what happens there? So therefore, my dy by dx is 1 by, what is my cos y? My cos y is nothing but root over 1 minus x square. But what is my x? My x belongs to minus 1 to plus 1 only, not closed interval. Closed interval minus 1 comma 1, it is minus 1 to plus 1. Okay. So therefore, my dy by dx is nothing but 1 by root over 1 minus x square. That means if your y is sine inverse of x, then the derivative of sine inverse of x is nothing but 1 by root over 1 minus x square. Are you okay? Any doubt? Okay. The next question is find the derivative of tan inverse of x. Okay. Let y is equal to tan inverse of x. Then what is my tan y? My tan y is equal to x. Okay, now differentiate respect to x. Now look at that, y is equal to tan inverse of x. What is your x? X belongs to real number. The domain of tan inverse of x is real number. You please try to understand domain of tan inverse of x function. Tan inverse function is real number. So therefore my x belongs to the real number r. So here differentiate with respect to x. My tan y differentiation is secant square y into dy by dx equal to 1. X differentiation is 1. So therefore my dy by dx is equal to 1 divided by secant square y. Okay, what is my secant square y? This is nothing but 1 by 1 plus tan square y. Okay, what is my tan square y? My tan y is x. See this? My tan y is x. What about my tan square? That is x square. So here also my x belongs to r. My dy by dx also my x belongs to r. Because if you take any real number, here also if you take any real number r, then the function will be defined. You take 1, define 2, define 0, the function defined. Therefore, this x belongs to R. This x is representing the domain of this derivative function. This x representing the domain of this tan inverse x function, y function. Okay. Come to the next one. So now look at that. I'm going to give the formula for derivatives of inverse trigonometric function. This is domain of f dash of x, not f of x, f dash of x. Suppose I am taking sine inverse of x. Sine, what is the derivative of sine inverse of x? 1 by root over 1 minus x square. Okay, what is the domain of f dash of x? My domain of f dash of x is minus 1 comma plus 1, open interval, not closed interval. Why? Here look at that, my x is belongs to minus 1 comma plus 1 only, open interval, because if I am taking x is equal to plus 1 minus 1, my dy by dx is undefined. So therefore this function is defined, means my domain must be open interval minus 1 comma plus 1. Okay, what is my cos inverse of x? My cos inverse of x is nothing but minus 1 by root over 1 minus x square. Okay, so here also the domain is minus 1 comma 1. See that here sine inverse of x differentiation is 1 by root over 1 minus x square. Cos inverse of x differentiation is minus 1 by root over 1 minus x square. So this is a homework for you. You please try this. But the proof is not much more important. Only the result is important. Formula is very important. That's why I'm proving only 2 formulae. Okay, and I'm giving the formula for the other inverse trigonometry functions. What about my tan inverse of x? My tan inverse of x is 1 by 1 plus x square. What is the domain? My domain is real number. What about my cot inverse? My cot inverse is also nothing but 1 by minus 1 by 1 plus x square. Here also the domain is real number. What about my secant inverse? My secant inverse is 1 divided by x into root over x square minus 1. Okay, what about my cosecant inverse? My cosecant inverse of x is also minus 1 by root over x into root over x square minus 1. So please note that here The formula, the difference between these two formula is minus only. Here also minus only. Here also minus. The same formula with minus sign. Here the same formula coming here with a minus sign. Here the same formula coming here with a minus sign. Here also same formula with a minus sign. Okay. Right. Similarly, the domain of sine inverse and cos inverse, derivative domain of f dash of x for sine inverse and cos inverse is both are same. Here also this domain is both same. Here also the domain is same. Actually, what is the domain of secant inverse? Actually, what is the domain of secant inverse? My domain of secant inverse is real number minus open interval minus 1 comma plus 1. Okay, this is nothing but minus infinity to minus 1, including minus 1. Here minus 1 is not included. That means here we can include a union 1 comma infinity. Okay, right. But if you take x is equal to minus 1, what is my secant inverse? My secant x is equal to minus 1 means my secant inverse is equal to 0, which implies my dy by dx does not define. Denominator 0. Denominator 0 means my dy by dx derivative f dash of x, that is undefined. Similarly, my x is equal to plus 1, my secant inverse is 0. Okay, which implies my dy by dx is nothing but f dash of x. It is undefined. So therefore, I'm going to take it as minus infinity to minus 1. I am not including this minus 1. If I'm including minus 1, function is undefined. It is not at all a function. So here union 1 to infinity. Similarly here also minus infinity comma minus 1 union 1 comma infinity. Okay. So you please try to understand. You at least understand these two. What is f of x? What is f dash of x? What is the sine inverse? What is the derivative of sine inverse? What is the derivative of cos inverse? What is the, at least you remember all these formula. What is the derivative of sine inverse? What is the derivative of cos inverse? What is the derivative of tan inverse? What is the derivative of cot inverse? Derivative of secant inverse? Derivative of cosecant inverse? You at least remember all these formulae. Proof is not much more important. You at least try to remember all these formulae. Are you okay? Right. Now come to that. The next problem. So here we are going to uh, find dy by dx in the following. My y is equal to sine inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square. Find dy by dx. Y is equal to sine inverse of 2x divided by 1 by 2x divided by 1 plus x square. Okay. Right. So now look at that. If you differentiate, don't write this step. You please don't write this step. You write up to this. I will tell you why. What is dy by dx? My dy by dx is sine inverse. Sine inverse of derivative. What is my sine inverse derivative? 1 divided by 1 minus x square. So therefore 1 divided by root over 1 minus x square. Here actually this is my x. The entire function is my x. 2x divided by 1 plus x square, the whole square. And again, you have to differentiate this function, chain rule. That is dy dx of 2x divided by 1 plus x square. Here you have to apply u by v formula. Here you have to apply u by v formula. Okay. And here you have to simplify. You have to apply that 2x the whole square, 1 plus x square the whole square, and take a cross multiplication, take a simplification. Okay, here you have to apply u by v formula. It is a very big one. Are you okay? It is a very big one. If you apply the direct formula, it will be a very big one. So I'm going to avoid this and I'm going to prove some other formula. What does the formula means? So look at that. What is my sine 2 theta? My sine 2 theta is nothing but 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. You have already studied this formula in your plus 1. What is my cos 2 theta? My cos 2 theta is 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. What is my tan 2 theta? My tan 2 theta is 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. What is my tan 3 theta? Tan 3 theta, 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta by 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Are you okay? 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus 3 tan square theta. It is okay. Right. I'm going to apply all these formula here. Now look at that this term. If I'm applying x is equal to tan theta, if I'm applying x is equal to tan theta, I will get this 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. So therefore, let x is equal to tan theta. So if x is equal to tan theta means what is my theta? My tan inverse of x is equal to theta. You bring this tan here, bring this tan here, tan inverse of x is equal to theta. Okay, right. So now come to your y. My y is equal to sine inverse of 2x. What is my x? Tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta, right? So this is nothing but 2 sine inverse of 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta is nothing but sine 2 theta. Okay. So sine inverse of sine 2 theta is
Hello students, please wait, ma.
Dear students, due to some power problem, it is delaying. So we are working on that. We will connect within few minutes. Okay, so you try to complete that problem. What is sine inverse of sine x is nothing but x. Okay, so therefore your y is equal to, you will get it as 2 theta. Y is equal to 2 theta. But what is my theta? Look at that, my theta is tan inverse of x. You please look at the first step, x is equal to tan theta, and my tan inverse of x is equal to theta. So therefore my theta is equal to tan inverse of x. Therefore your y is equal to 2 tan inverse of x. Your y is equal to 2 tan inverse of x. Now differentiate. Till now we are simplifying the given function. Now we are going to differentiate. That means we are going to find out the dy by dx. Okay, what is the definition of tan inverse of x? See the table. The table is already given. Okay, what is my dy by dx? Your dy by dx equal to 2 into tan inverse of x definition is 1 by 1 plus x square. So therefore 2 divided by 1 plus x square. So therefore the answer is dy by dx is 2 divided by 1 plus x square. Are you completed? I hope you all are following. Okay, my dy by dx is equal to 2 divided by 1 plus x square. Right? Now, take the next problem. Find the same dy by dx. Y is equal to cos inverse of cos inverse of 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. Within bracket cos inverse of 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. Okay. Here also you choose x is equal to tan theta. Choose x is equal to tan theta and apply that. Choose x is equal to tan theta and tan inverse of x is equal to theta. Then simplify the given function y. What is the given function y equal to? You please take the next problem. Y is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. Choose x is equal to tan theta and proceed that. Please proceed. Try to complete the problem. So within few minutes I will back. The screen is now it is okay where they are doing okay. You please try to complete this problem. You got the answer? So you will get it as y is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square as cos inverse of 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square. That is nothing but Zoom ID password. Zoom on the ID password. Join once. You will get it as cos inverse of 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square. 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square is nothing but cos 2 theta. Cos inverse of cos 2 theta can be written as Yes, finally you will get it as y is equal to 2 theta, and theta is nothing but tan inverse of x, and differentiate, you will get it as 2 divided by 1 by 2 divided by 1 plus x square. That is your answer. Okay. Please take the next problem. Y is equal to, find dy by dx, y is equal to
யாரு இது பேட்ச் 2 யார் பார்க்கறான் அவன் நம்பர் வந்து ஸ்டான்லி கண்ணா நான் சொல்ற நம்பர் கால் பண்ணுங்க 11
Yeah, dear students, now the PC is visible, audio is okay. Any doubt? Everything is okay. Can I continue? Please reply. I need your reply. Both audible, audio and video, both are okay. Yeah, okay, ma. Thank you. Right, now look at that. This is my y is equal to sine inverse of sine x is only 2 theta. Sine inverse of sine x is x alone. This is my x. So which implies my y is equal to 2 theta. But what is your theta? Look at that. Your theta is equal to tan inverse of x. So therefore, this is 2 tan inverse of x. Now differentiate on both sides. This is dy by dx. Okay, so this is tan inverse of x is 1 by 1 plus x square. So therefore 2 divided by 1 plus x square. Okay, so therefore this is my dy by dx. So if y is equal to sine inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square, then that is equal to my y is equal to 2 tan inverse of x. These two are equal to tan inverse of x, equal to sine inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square. You please remember that second chapter. In second chapter, we have studied the formula for 2 tan inverse. 2 tan inverse of x is nothing but sine inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square. Similarly, your 2 tan inverse of x can be written as cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. Okay, your 2 tan inverse of x can be written as tan inverse of 2x divided by 1 minus x square also. We have studied this formula in your second chapter. The same formula we are proving. Instead of sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square, we are proving that is 2 tan inverse of x. So if they are asking in 1 mark, you directly apply this formula and differentiate. Okay. So if they are asking in 2 marks, you just prove this. Okay. So therefore, my dy by dx is 2 by 1 plus x square. Then the next problem is my y is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. Am I correct? One minus x square by 1 plus x square. Let my x is equal to tan theta. My theta, tan inverse of x is equal to tan inverse of x is equal to theta. Now apply this x is equal to tan theta here. Y is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Are you okay? I'm just substituting my x. Okay, here we have discussed one formula. Look at that. What is my cos 2 theta? My cos 2 theta is nothing but 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square. So therefore 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square is cos 2 theta. Okay, so we have one formula that is in trigonometry, inverse trigonometry, cos inverse of cos x is nothing but x. So therefore, this cos inverse of cos 2 theta is nothing but 2 theta. So therefore, my y is equal to 2 theta. Okay. So what is theta? Tan inverse of x. Okay. Now differentiate on both sides. Differentiate with respect to x. Left hand side is dy by dx. Right hand side is 2 divided by 1 plus x is 1, 2 divided by 1 plus x square. Because my tan inverse of x differentiation is 1 by 1 plus x square. This is my tan inverse of x differentiation. Okay, my tan inverse of, therefore, this entire thing is, this cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square is equal to 2 tan inverse of x. Both are equal, both are y. Okay, instead of differentiating this, you can differentiate this. 2 tan inverse of x differentiation is 2 divided by 1 plus x square. Okay, right. Look at the next problem. Find dy by dx. If my y is equal to sine inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. How to differentiate this? The same thing. I'm going to take it as x is equal to tan theta. If my x is equal to tan theta, what is my theta? Tan inverse of x is my theta. My y is equal to sine inverse of 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Sine inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square, 1 minus tan square divided by 1 plus tan square. Okay, so therefore, this is nothing but my sine inverse of 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square is, look at that, your 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square is nothing but cos 2 theta. But we know that sine inverse of sine x is x. Cos inverse of cos x is x. But here, look at that, sine inverse of cos 2 theta is there. How to simplify this? Any idea? How to simplify this? How to find out the value of sine inverse of cos 2 theta? Any idea? Okay, take cos 2 theta as x. Then I'm going to apply this formula. So now look at that. So here sine inverse is there. Okay, here sine x is there. I'm going to changing this cos function in terms of sine inverse of this cos 2 theta can be written as sine 90 minus 2 theta. What is sine 90 minus 2 theta? What is sine 90 minus 2 theta? So that is cos 2 theta. Sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. Okay, now this sine inverse of sine x is again x only. Your x is pi by 2 minus 2 theta. So therefore, the answer is, look at that, I have sine inverse of sine of pi by 2 minus 2 theta. So now the sine inverse of sine cancel, we will get only pi by 2 minus 2 theta. This is my y. So my y is equal to pi by 2 minus 2 into my theta is nothing but tan inverse of x. Now differentiate on both sides. Differentiate on both sides with respect to x. The left hand side is dy by dx. This is 0. Why it is 0? It is constant. Here, this is constant, but the multiplication variable is there. So therefore, you can differentiate. Tan inverse of x differentiation is 1 by 1 plus x square. So therefore, this is nothing but minus 2 divided by 1 plus x square. So therefore, this is my dy by dx. Are you clear? You please look at that. I'm just taking x is equal to tan theta. I'm getting cos 2 theta. I'm changing this cos in terms of sine because of here sine inverse is there. Sine inverse of sine x only, it is x. I'm changing this cos function in terms of sine. That's why I'm using the formula sine 90 minus theta. Are you okay? My dy by dx is nothing but minus 2 divided by 1 plus x square. Are you clear? Right. Now look at this problem. Find dy by dx if my y is equal to sine inverse of 2x root over 1 minus x square. So minus 1 by root 2 less than x less than 1 by root 2. Right. Now look at that. Here 1 minus x square is there. We know that the formula sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. And my cos square theta equal to 1 minus sine square theta. Okay, you can apply anything, any one, sine theta or cos theta. I'm going to apply my x is equal to sine theta. X is equal to sine theta means what I'm getting here? My theta is equal to sine inverse of x sine inverse of x equal to my theta. Okay, so now come to that, this y is equal to sine inverse of 2 into this x. What is my x? My x is nothing but sine theta. Okay, root over 1 minus, what is my x? My x is nothing but sine theta. Sine theta the whole square. So therefore, sine inverse of 2 sine theta. What is my root of 1 minus sine square? That is cos square. Root over cos square is nothing but cos theta. But my 2 sine theta cos theta is nothing but sine 2 theta. That is a formula you have already studied in +1. 2 sine theta cos theta is nothing but sine 2 theta. Okay, so sine inverse of sine 2 theta is nothing but only 2 theta. My y is equal to 2 theta. Okay. So therefore, my y is equal to 2. What is my theta? My theta is sine inverse of x. Now differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate both the side with respect to x. Dy by dx equal to 2 into 1 by root over 1 minus x square. See the derivative, sine inverse of x derivative. Sine inverse of x derivative is 1 by root over 1 minus x square. Sine inverse of x derivative is 1 by root over 1 minus x square. So therefore, this is my derivative. 1 by 2 by root over 1 minus x square. This is my derivative. Are you okay? Right. So please concentrate about your Saturday test. Okay. And today I will send some homework problems. You please try to complete the homework problems also. Okay, these are the slides. Okay. This is our test portion for the coming Saturday. Right. So please try to complete the homework problems to get your homework problems from our Learnity. Try to complete the homework problems. Try to concentrate the Saturday test. If you have any doubt, you please ask your doubts. I have already given my number. Okay. So WhatsApp your doubts. I will try to clarify your doubts. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you.